So as you can see in this deck, we have two variants in case you don't have a witch, but here we go. So first we have Tombstone. This is used to counter most of your annoying troops such as giants, princes. It kind of works in golems, kind of doesn't. It's just used to distract them. It can't take care of them. It can take care of battle rams, knights, hog riders, slows giant skeletons down, takes care of mini P.E.K.K.A well, all of these things, and only costs 3 elixir. As you know, since we're down here in the low leagues, Skami is pretty much a very good card. It stops Prince, Hog Rider, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Giant Skeleton, does a lot of damage to Golem, Giants, all these things. Now I have Goblin Barrel here because I don't have a Fireball in my deck. And that's because I'm level 1, so it doesn't do that much tower damage, and I need something to do a lot of tower damage. That will be Goblin Barrel, because that's basically going to go on the tower and has 3 goblins to spawn, so it does the work. And now we have Arrows. Arrows is very important as it takes care of Skamis, minions, and basically any other swarm troops, so it's very useful in that regard. And why I don't have Fireball in here is because, as I told you, I'm level 1, and I'm going to try to keep this account in level 1, so Goblin Barrel seems the way to go for tower damage. However, because I don't have Fireball, I would suggest putting a Valkyrie in here. Maybe taking out the Musketeer, something around there, and putting a Valkyrie instead, because the Fireball is going to be useful for clumped up troops like Baby Dragon, Valkyrie, and let's say Barbarian, all in one small spot. If you put a Fireball on that, you can get tons of damage. Because I don't have Fireball, you might want to put a Valkyrie instead. It just goes really well, but I don't have a Valkyrie yet, so yeah. Then we have Witch, Prince, all those things. Witch is good to stop basically your tanks, and also good splash damage. Hog Rider, chip damage to the tower, very good, very fast. Costs 4 elixir, which isn't that bad. Then we have Musketeer. Musketeer is a very good card, I'd say. It does good amount of damage. It has excellent range. It can, and takes care of Hunter. Sorry, yeah, that's what I want to say. It takes care of Hunter. I need something to take care of Hunter, because everything else pretty much needs to get close to the Hunter to destroy it. Like my Prince. The Prince is 5 elixir, Hunter's 4, and the Prince dies if it goes against the Hunter. So I prefer the Musketeer. Also, the Musketeer is good for taking care of baby dragons, and it's also only 4 elixir instead of being down to 5 elixir Witch. Prince, it's basically to take care of Musketeer, other princes. It can be used against Mini P.E.K.K.A, but you want the charge, so maybe start at the back and then it goes and hits the Mini P.E.K.K.A with the charge damage. It can also be used in pushing, so should try that. But that's basically all there is to the Prince. If you want, actually, you could take the Prince out with the Valkyrie. That'd be so much better. And then just push with the Hog Rider instead. Yeah, actually, I prefer you do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this deck. I did make a second deck, which I'm going to show you in a bit. And I put in, what do you call it? Archers. I'll put archers instead if you don't have a witch, because not everyone's going to have a witch. Like, I don't have a baby dragon, you guys may not have a witch, so I'll put archers instead. And to be honest, archers are not very good compared to the witch. You'd want to have archers or a baby dragon at least. Maybe even put a Valkyrie instead, because the witch is pretty vital to this game. And if you don't want to put Hog Riders, Wall Breaker is also pretty good. Only cost 2 elixir and do a ton of damage, so, and they're very fast. So let's see if I can get into a battle and show you guys how it goes. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Taking quite a while. Okay, here we go. So now I'm just waiting for him to make a move. Put the witch down. Now this is gonna be a little bit of a problem, so I'm gonna put the Skami just in case, which barely survives. Luckily he misses the arrows on my witch, so I can still use it as a push. Probably shouldn't have done that though. Yeah, he puts Mini P.E.K.K.A, but we did get some damage on the tower, and we swarming that Mini P.E.K.K.A. But now the witch is gonna go down. arrows to take care of the Skarmy. Okay, good. We didn't need to put the tombstone. I was getting a bit worried there because Mini P.E.K.K.A does a ton of damage. I think I was starting with Musketeer from the back. Okay, put it up front. Musketeer versus Baby Dragon. I prefer that. With the help of the tower, we get to take down the Baby Dragon, but we also go down. So it's 4 Alexa versus 4 Alexa. Now I'm gonna put the tombstone. Oh no, I put it 1 tile too far to the right. Okay, mistake on my half. It's okay, we can still get up after this. Okay, he did miss the fireball. I'm not sure if he was trying to go for the skeletons, but he missed that. We're still doing a little bit of damage, so that's okay. Hey, nice, this might actually go down. Oh, just didn't. So I put the wit instead of the arrows because I want to go into a push after this, because I'm not sure how much Alexa he has. I'm pretty sure he's pretty low though. I'm guessing he's going to put another prince, but I also want to use my prince to bait the Baby Dragon. Well, to tank the hits from the Baby Dragon. Okay. Nice. Hopefully we get a prince charge on the tower. Nice, good damage. I was getting too greedy with that goblin barrel. Yeah. Pretty sure you've noticed there's a few times when I have max Alexa. I should be doing something those times, but sometimes I'm just thinking too hard. So I end up stressing out, but everything seems okay. Also, proof that this deck's work is because I'm level 1, he's level 6. I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just trying to show you that it doesn't really matter what level you are, it's just how you play your cards, and also the cards you do play. So you might be asking why I put a hog ride on the right. That's just to keep the pressure up. Yes, to respond to that. Sorry for the little lag over there. So now, this is not the ideal tombstone. It's a little bit too far to the right, but it did the job. And I put a goblin barrel in the middle just for fun. Now we're seeing another match. This one I did beforehand, but for some reason my recording thing is going a bit weird, so it stops recording randomly, so I had to do this. So he put down a prince. I'm like, okay, let's go with Skarmy, because that counters it. And for some reason he puts down a giant. So never do that, because a giant and a prince can both get countered by a Skarmy, skeleton army, in case you didn't know. So he should have put down maybe a Baby Dragon behind the prince. That would have taken care of the skeleton army and maybe even the musketeer. But instead he put down 2 cards that could be counted by 1. So he spent 10 Alex on that push, I spent 7, and I got damage on the tower. So overall it was much better for me. I'm going Witch v Witch, but he has a big dragon. I'm a bit stressed about that Baby Dragon. I don't know why, Baby Dragon just makes me stressed. I always underestimate it. But it's nice that we got the prince damage on the tower there. Barbarians, I don't know what to do. Hopefully the witch can kill it. I am just putting tombstone here just in case. Also, oh, okay, never mind. We got the tower. Now I am just trying to wait for him to do his moves, see how I can counter it, because I am currently up, but he's taking too long, so I just put a goblin barrel, although I should have waited, so I could have countered his hunter, but everything's okay right now. Put a witch, and I should have put down the skeleton army a little bit earlier, but I guess I didn't. That's a lot of skeletons. So now I put a hog ride on the right hand side, so he's distracted by the left hand side, so at least I get some damage on the right. So if he did have to counter, he would have split his push, and I would have already got damage on both sides of the towers, or at least on one side. Now I'm basically just waiting to counter him, and if I see an opening I will go for the right tower, but mainly just playing defensive. But now he has a very big push coming up. I don't know what I'm doing with it, so I'm just spamming troops. I'm not really thinking that much. But because the hunter is locked in the tower, I was able to put down a Skarmy, but didn't help that much. because of all the hog riders and pushes I did on the right hand side, I can easily win this because the tower is so low from all the previous damage. Tombstone down to distract the giant, and that's game. So learn from his mistakes, make sure you put two cards that go well together. But thanks for watching, guys, and please subscribe.